it's your girl, and I'm back with another video. Today I'll be doing a reaction on people read their last breakup text. This should be interesting. Before I get into the video, like, comment, subscribe, turn your notifications so you miss anything that I drop. Let's get right into it.
Because I thought, you at least owe me like an apology or something in person. And I thought, what we had.
Yeah, we hung out and had fun, but did I want to be in a long-distance relationship with you afterwards? No, and that should be okay with you. I tried to call him, and he...
Yeah, I think with that, people can be cool with you, and, like, the feelings might not be the same, because, like, if it's, like, long distance, then they probably like, okay, we can chill, we can do this, it's fun and stuff. But as far as a long-distance relationship, because everybody can't, like, deal with it, everybody can't handle a long-distance relationship. Only to handle a long-distance relationship, you have to really, really be into that person. You have to really, you have to really be, have it all for each other. I mean, I don't know. Because, I don't know. Because everybody different. Everybody is different when it comes to long-distance relationships. I think to handle a long-distance relationship, you really have to, like, want to be with the person. You won't, know that it's not going to be long-distance forever or whatever. And I don't know. Y'all just got to kick it off real good. I mean, I don't know. As far as that, long distance, I mean, like, everybody's different. So I can't say, like, you got to, like, really like somebody, really, want to be with them. Because sometimes, like, the person actually do want to be with you. But at that moment, at that time, if y'all can't, see each other or connect with each other, like, actually be together, then I guess that person would rather be, friends rather than, like, have a long relationship, because they don't want, like, any conflict or, anything to get between the friendship that y'all already do have and the relationship that y'all do have. So I guess it'd be best for that type of, in that situation, I guess it'd be best for them to, like, be friends, just until that person, like, realize, or just have, just have some time to themselves, like, maybe they might, not down the road, they might change their mind. I mean, I don't know how long ago this video was, but I don't know, like, sometimes long down the road, when somebody has a long time to think and, figure out stuff in their life, they end up, coming back together, and they, they actually have a relationship. So, yeah, anyway, I don't know, like, everybody have their own, thoughts on long-distance relationships. Everybody can't handle them, or whatever. I have been in a long-distance relationship before. I'm currently in one. I mean, it wasn't always long-distance, or whatever, but, things happen. I mean, I've been in a relationship for 6 years with my son's dad. We've not always been long distance, so it's actually for us. I mean, it's okay because we know that we're not gonna always be long distance. I mean, like, we've actually been together. We stayed together before. We had our own crib. I mean, long distance is hard. I mean, it is frustrating. But for my point, from being with my son's dad, and we actually, we lived together, but due to our situation now, what's going on, I'm not going to get too deep into it, but what's going on right now, we understand that, it's not going to always be long distance. We're going to, we're going to see each other, we're going to, be able to live together again, once the situation is resolved, and, like, everything can get back to normal, or whatever. But we love each other. I mean, and the ones that, like, actually love their partner, you love who you dealing with, then you'll understand that, long distance ain't forever. Long distance is not forever. I mean, when you really, really want to be with somebody, then them two, both of you two, will try your best to make things work. So I mean, that's all I'm saying. I mean, like, but anyway, let's go and continue this video, because I keep talking. I can talk all about that long distance relationship, because I am experiencing it right now. I mean, so yeah.
Refused to talk to me on the phone.
Do you have any breakup texts? Actually, I don't. I deleted it. I was having, like, 20/20 vision, trying to get rid of my demons.
Breakup texts, I deleted them.
And the thing is, I don't have any breakup texts. But I just know, like, in that first clip, I know the situation with, like, long distance relationships. I mean, I have had breakup texts, but I don't now because like I've been in a relationship with my son's dad for 6 years. So and we ain't never broke it off or whatever. I mean, we just deal with our situation. We handle it. We handle our situations without breaking it off or whatever. So I don't really have any breakup texts, but I can relate because I have been in relationships prior to my son's dad. So I can probably relate to the breakup text or whatever. I don't know. Everybody breakup text is different. So I don't know. I might not can't relate, but I just know I can understand breakup text. Just the meaning breakup text.
I deleted them.
I prefer to do that stuff in person, or at least on a FaceTime.
Text, let's do it. That shit was fun, but maybe I should let you focus on school. She said, okay, haha. I said, I mean, if you really need time, I don't want you getting bored of me fast. That's what she said, like, I get bored fast. Like, oh, yo. She says, OMG, but okay, if you say so. And I'm like, okay. And then we ended it there. I'm like, okay. And then I just feel better.
It was the most invested I had ever been in a relationship.
Okay. And then we ended it there. I'm like, okay. I said, I mean, if you really need time, I don't want you getting bored of me fast. That's what she said, like, I get bored fast. Like, oh, yo. She says, OMG, but okay, if you say so. And I'm like, okay. And then we ended it there. I'm like, okay. And then I just feel better.
It was the most invested.
Yeah, some people, I mean, I don't know, people shouldn't break up through text, but sometimes it be mutual. I mean, like, if the person is, like, feeling, y'all both feel the same, and the person is understanding, then I guess, like, it won't be so much of, like, brokenness. I mean, yeah, it might hurt, but it won't be so, something for you to cry about, like, boo-hoo-hoo, he broke up with me, she broke up with me, it'll be like a more mutual thing, it'll be more understanding. Like with the guy situation, it seemed like he was more understanding. He more understood the girl than anything, so they just broke it off and left it like that.
That I had ever been in a relationship. We had said I love you to each other already, and then she texted me breaking up with me. If I'm being totally honest, I've had a lot of time to think about everything, and I really only have time to focus on school. And I don't think our personalities click super great at this time in my life, even though you're absolutely wonderful. I feel like my only compatible personality right now for me is Joss. For context, Joss is her cat. I'm sorry for the potential stress and frustration I've caused you. I hope you can forgive me, Sam. I'm super upset at life right now, but I understand and respect your priorities and why you're doing this. Kind of wish we could talk about this in person at some point. I have some questions if that's okay. Hope you're doing okay. Send Joss a kissy kiss. Then we had exchanges for maybe a month where I kept being like, okay, so like, can we meet? And she would be like, yeah, sure, this week. And then she'd be like, actually, I'm busy, maybe next week. And I was really disappointed because I thought, you at least owe me like an apology or something in person. And I thought, what we had was a little more real than that. But yeah.
With that situation, then, well, if the girl is, like, constantly, if she's actually trying to contact, her ex, then, and the ex always have an excuse, or why they can't meet up, or this and that, then it's really, she's trying to make an excuse for she's trying to avoid seeing her, she's just trying to avoid, going through with, the accusations, the explaining, the, whys and stuff like that. So sometimes people, like, they'll try to fulfill their schedule so they won't have to, meet with you.
I hit the fan and her car got towed and she needed $600. I lent her the $600 and then on June 16th, 2018, I said good morning at 8:05, no response. Hey baby, at 11:30 p.m. I said good night. Eventually on the 20th, the exchange is this. Hey you, smiley face, because I'm cool. Listen, I'll pay you back as soon as I can, but I can't be in a relationship with you. It weighs too hard on my conscience that I'm not a good partner. I'm sorry to do this through text, but I don't have the energy for more right now. You're free. Be happy with someone normal. A couple months later, I didn't get a text from her, but I got a message from her email to my phone. And it's her, and it's like, hey Eric, I hope you're doing well. Also, just to let you know, I should be able to pay you back next month. Sorry about the forever wait. And I've still never seen the money. She like deleted me off all social media, and that was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Okay, look, I saw your phone while waiting for you, and I saw her as your screensaver. I don't know what's going on anymore, but I think I have a good idea at this point. And of course, what are you talking about? And I just tell him I want to know why she's your screensaver. And there's a 30-minute blank, no response, but he leaves me on red. So I'm like, okay, I know he's thinking of a lie. I know he's thinking of something to tell me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, then, like, when the first text, she was like, she told, asked him when her first text, and he gonna come back with, what are you talking about? That's one of the main things they say. They try to act like, They try to act like, they don't know what you talking about. Act like you, them lost your marbles, or like you, crazy or whatever. They try to play the dumb part. They try to play dumb. Act like you don't know what they talk. Act like they don't know what you're talking about, but they actually do know what you're talking about. Because I mean, like, you wouldn't be addressing it to them if you ain't know something. So I mean, what are you talking about? And then the long replies, like, you say something to them, and then they wait like 30 minutes to an hour to try to reply back, or like, I'm just say like, about 15 minutes because they thinking of something to say to you, that's gonna like overrule, I don't know. I just hate that. Like, you say something and then they try to wait a long time to reply to you, to give you an answer for like why they doing what they doing and why, like, for the reason why you addressing the situation. They have a long reply.
And this is what he comes up with. It's an app I found that changes screensavers like a slideshow. I have so many pictures I couldn't choose one.
And it stayed with the good excuses. It was an app. He said, it's an app I found that changes screensavers like a slideshow. Saved so many pictures I couldn't choose one. Sure. But I don't know. I don't know. But I just know they can come up with some good excuses.
Come on, I wouldn't do you like that. And I'm like, okay. I knew in that moment all the red flags were in fact red flags, and this relationship needed to be done. He kind of attacks me, and
anytime a guy is giving red flags from the beginning, it should be to the beginning. From the beginning, that's a red flag. You should just go on and leave him alone then. If he giving red flags, leave him alone. Go on, just go on. I mean, but then, like, if you constantly continue, to be with the guy, and then, like, he's still constantly showing red flags, then you just know that, you know what you got on your hand. You got somebody that's sneaky. They probably, lying, ain't telling the truth. And I don't know. I mean, it ain't every situation. Sometimes people have something to do. But in the situations in these right here, it looks a bit, suspicious. So, I mean,
he's like, okay, but believe what you want. So I send him like 3 question marks, like, whoa. Then he ends the conversation, and he goes, like I said, believe.
And then right there, she just said okay. All she said was okay. What's funny, like, all she said was okay, and then he gonna hit back with, believe what you want. Okay, all I said was okay. So why are you coming back with me, believe what you want? I didn't say you was telling a lie. She didn't say he was telling a lie. Did she? All she said was, okay. He hit back, believe what you want. So that gives a big red flag that's saying, okay, I'm lying to you. It's a girl on my screen, and I just ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna make up a lie up. I'm gonna make this lie up because I'm gonna play you like you stupid, So believe what you want. I'm lying to you, but I'm not gonna tell you that.
What you want. It's an app. And sorry she was the screensaver when you looked, but I love you.
And then on top of that, okay. Let me go back to when she said okay. She just said okay. Ain't nobody. She didn't ask you to explain. She didn't ask you to go into details. She just said okay. Now you, on the other hand, you're the one that's making yourself more in deep water, more suspicious, red flag than anything. I mean, like, when somebody go explaining themselves about something, you know that, something ain't right. You know they hiding something, you know they ain't telling the truth. I mean, because the truth is in the lie they telling. I mean, like I said, believe what you want. It's an app. And sorry she was the screensaver when you looked, but you know I love you.
Wouldn't do you like that, and it hurts to think that you think it's like that. I'll talk to you later. And he put a period at the end, so he was being very stern because that's not how he talks or types. So I knew that he blamed it on me for believing.
Folk could do anything to try to cover up a lie. Yes, it might sound, their truth, what they're saying, might sound like, you know, the truth, but it's actually a lie. I mean, anybody can have, you know, you can have a good talk. You can say some good stuff that'll get somebody to try to believe you, but in which that it really don't make sense. You know how somebody tell you something, hush. You know how somebody tell y'all something, right? But it sound legitimate, but in between, like when you actually read into the lines, it doesn't make sense. So that's you know, that's the type of text that your partner or you know, whoever you're with might send. You know, something that don't make sense. Like it seems true, but it's not true. Yeah.
What was the truth? So that's kind of how it went. He's still with the girl. He reaches out to me sometimes. He stalks my Instagram profile.
So I said, there's something I've been wanting, but it's something that should be said in person. Are you doing anything on Saturday? And then I said, would you rather not see me? And he said, I really don't want to see you. I'm sorry. I said, I understand. It's a lot. And he said, just tell me shit or don't tell me at all. And I said, okay, let me type it up. He said, okay, don't tell me at all. Goodbye, Anna. And then...
Wow, the person that she was dealing with, they just don't give a D. I mean, if somebody's saying, like, if she's trying to explain herself, she's trying to meet up to try to, you know, explain what's going on, and you talking about just tell me yes, or don't tell me at all, you know, and then she said, let me type it up. She said, let me type it up. And he gonna say, okay, don't tell me at all. Goodbye, Anna. That means you really ain't give a, flute anyway. I mean, somebody that's like that, they really just don't give a, you know, they just don't give 2 cents about what you got to say. They feel the way they feel, and peace out to you. They don't want to hear nothing they don't want to hear nothing that you got to say. They just want to, you know, they just don't, you know. That's crazy, like,
I said, it's something I need to say, but I'm going to tell you, just give me a few minutes. And he said, dude, really, Anna, this is ridiculous. And I'm like trying to type it up, but I kind of learned to be short and sweet. It can't be me saying, like, I'm in pain or, you know, I'm going through this.
And then the worst thing about it, you kind of explain yourself. I never went into the situation. I ain't been through the situation, but on that side, on that situation, you constantly trying to explain yourself. And you saying, let me type it up. But they constantly saying, okay, don't tell me at all. You taking too long. You do. I mean, they don't want to hear it. Basically, they don't want to hear nothing you got to say. They just want to be gone. They want to live their life. They want to just continue to live their life. They want you, you know, to find somebody else because they don't want to deal with you no more. So that's basically what that is.
So I said, long story short, since you don't want the full story, is I was having a miscarriage the week we broke up. I didn't know until last Friday. And he said, okay, Anna, I'm really sorry about that. I said, I probably should have kept that to myself. He said, no, it's okay. I'm going to go to sleep, though. And I said, that hurts. Because it's like...
Because really, she's explaining herself. She's explaining herself to him about her miscarriage that she had when they had broke up, and he's still acting like he don't care to hear it. Okay, he's like, okay, you had a miscarriage, whatever. I'm going to sleep. I mean, that's not the way you carry. That's not the way you act when your partner, your female. Guys, when your female talking about when she had a baby and she had a miscarriage, that's not the way a guy's supposed to act. I mean, because a miscarriage is a big thing. Losing your child is a big thing. I mean, because I've had a miscarriage before too. So you think I'm going, you know, you think if I tell somebody about my miscarriage, try to tell them the story, and they be like, you know, they try to make it look like it's nonchalant, that it's okay. No, it's not. It's not. And that's what, I mean, like, she's crying, she's about to cry right now. And I feel for her story. I mean, that is deep. I mean, she's trying to explain herself to the guy, but he ain't listening. He don't want to listen. He like, okay, whatever. You had a miscarriage, goodbye. I'm going to sleep. Talk to you later, peace. That's no way to handle, that's no way to be. And something, I mean, you have harsh people out there. I can't believe that it's harsh people out there that's like that. But it is. I mean, I feel sorry for her. But this is crazy.
I didn't even know that I was pregnant beforehand. It was hard, and so I wanted to reach out to him. I don't know why I thought he would care. And I don't know why I wanted him to care too. We weren't, no matter what, we weren't going to be together. I was just, like, going through something like that really changes your head, and so it's hard to move on when there's that constant reminder of what could have been and what, I went through. And so I'm feeling hopeful, but it's hard sometimes. Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy. I'm gonna stop it right there. I think that's it anyway. But if y'all have somebody, you know, or just anybody, I mean, like, check them out. I mean, because people, they'll give you red flags in the beginning of a relationship. And then if you also see red flags in the relationship, then follow your gut feeling. I mean, I'm talking to the females. Follow your gut. Because God gave us intuition for a reason. So if you feel like something's going on with your dude, ask him. Confront him about it. Don't just sit back. Don't be like, okay, I'm tripping. No, that's what they want you to think. They want you to think you tripping, want you to think you crazy, but you're not. Because really, there may be. It might not. Sometimes it might not be. But follow your gut feeling. If you feel like something's going on, if you feel like, he ain't acting right, take him to the side, call him up, text him, whatever you gotta do. Go to him, say, can we sit down and talk? Something's bothering me. I mean, don't just throw it to the side. Don't put your emotions under the carpet. When you feel something ain't right, don't just put it under the carpet and let stuff pile up. You need to talk about it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below what you thought about the video. Don't forget to subscribe, turn notifications so you don't miss anything that I drop. And yes, peace out to the next video. And I'm on here, I gotta do something with it. Peace.